You good?
Hello?
You good?
Eh,
So you phone the make a like it.
I'm sitting in my room.
Alright.
Andrew,
Yeah?
you can look in the box, them down there, you see bread, you can carry it.
Alright. Guys, what's going on? What's going on? Boy, I'm there. Then I Gideon. What happened, guys? Big up on yourself, guys. Like and share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. What's up, guys? Long time don't see. Long time. Big up on yourself, guys. Like and share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Show our labor right. And those who are not labor rights. Big up to the long time subscribers. If you're new, welcome. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Can we reach here tonight? Yes, we can. Before the federal government shut down. Yes, I mean. Yep. So what's going on, guys? Where you watching from? Where you guys watching from? St. Thomas, St. Elizabeth, Hanover, St. Catherine, Manchester, Portland, England, America, Cayman. Where you guys watching from? Sorry, guys. Guys, you know, so I got the barber shop today. I mean, from morning. I'll know me not trim. I'll know. I mean, I forgot work tomorrow. You know, from morning, I want to do a live, guys. From morning. And the dread busy. Busy like a bee. But I'm here now. Nonetheless, we are here now. That's what I mean. We're here to talk politics. Politics we are talking tonight. Understand me? The next one I charge. I want to bring up some things on it too we want to talk about. Like the appointment of the opposition spokespersons. You understand what I mean? Laughable. Laughable, man. Trust me. When the British citizens are trying, you know, I pretend like he in a government. You understand what I mean? You might pretend like he in a government. But we know, say, as a PMP stay, they want to dictate to government and tell government what to do from what not to do. And tell government where to sit for where government must not sit. Like how the Prime Minister was sitting, right? When Netanyahu was speaking. You understand what I mean? And the other rest of leader them walk out. Jamaica sit down. And they represent. We don't make PMP try to dictate to we. Tell we what we do and what we stand up for. You understand what I mean? That's what the PMP do all time. Trying to dictate to the government and tell the government what to do, where to stand for when enough is stand. But say ya. Remember, say two party we have, you know. Two recognized party. We have many other party, but we have two recognized party in Jamaica. And the two party could not believe and support the same thing. You understand what I mean? One have to different from the other. That is the reason why we have two. So when the PMP go come and come tell Andrew, say, he disrespected Jamaican, when the rest of the leaders walk out, he should walk out too. And don't sit down and listen to listen to me, man. Listen to me. From ever since the Jamaica knew the Prime Minister and the government let the world know where they stand when it come on to Israel and their enemies. You understand what I mean? From ever since Jamaica let the world know where they stand. And we now go listen to the PMP criminal organization, Army and Scott Mutley, to tell us to follow anybody and walk out and the prime minister, the president, or any president whatsoever. You understand what I mean? We now go take no talk from the PMP. Me also hear the PMP criminal organization, Philip Palwell, in the news media, talking about, a matter of fact, we're not going to do it so fast. We take the time. We take the time. The appointment of some of these persons, the PMP appointed as spokespersons. Me have to wonder in myself if the British citizen slave master lick him head or something. Because to have Buchanan to speak on behalf of our kids, me not see how, when and where that man I go speak to our kids. That appointment questioned me more than anything else. That appointment questioned me more than anything else. Because a person like that, with such a character, or what am I going to tell her what you would say? What am I going to tell her what you would say? I know say I have a story to tell. But how am I going to tell it? When am I going to tell it? How am I going to tell it? With a questionable lifestyle too. Me no know. You know, me did I read the Constitution. I was reading the Constitution, and the Constitution stated that if you have been convicted and criminally charged, you cannot sit in our parliament. But it said if your record get expunged, you can sit in parliament. But if you are in Jamaica, you are convicted in other countries, and your record have not expunged, they treat it the same way as if you're in Jamaica and you have a criminal record. So for Buchanan sitting out in our parliament illegally, and would I want to hear some lawyer on this thing, because me make sure me do some research on it today. Me make sure and me do some other research on him too, but somehow those information not popping up. Some of those information not popping up, and I don't know why. But our constitution it no make no way for you if you convicted and your record have not expunged, whether you're in Jamaica or not. And we all know how, when, and where. You understand what I mean? his record in Jamaica get expunged. That is a long story. Long story, and it's going to take us all night. We talk about who, right, expunged his record, why it was expunged. You understand what I mean? And who do it? Isaac Buchanan is unfit to be in our parliament. He's unfit to be in our parliament. And the Jamaica Labour Party is too soft. Johnson, pick up yourself. Davis, pick up yourself. The Jamaica Labour Party too soft. And the PMP criminal organization too soft. You understand what I mean? Because they should never allow Isaac Buchanan, not even to nominate, because they should dig up the Constitution and make sure, say, he's fit and ready before he nominate or to go and run to be a member of parliament. This man record in America, he still have it, expunged. Never expunged. 2-time convicted criminal drugs dealer. Him still have the record. Expunge like the one where they are Jamaica. Why? Because America corrupt, He corrupt, but he better than Jamaica when it come on to corruption. In our way. You understand what I mean? It better. Because things like those, when you commit such a crime in America, it hard to come off your record, man. It hard to come off your record. But in Jamaica, it depends on the political party or who you know. Your record can get expunged. No matter how bad it is, your record can get expunged. The man is not fit, the man is not ready in nowhere form to sit on our parliament. Mark Golding himself need to answer a lot of questions. And sometimes people hear you talk, and them think, I run up your mouth, or gap. You understand what I mean? We know from ever since that Mark Golding cannot be trusted, and all Mark Golding and the PMP did wanted is power. You understand what I mean? And let me tell you why I said that. Mr. Scott from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation backs a Jamaica Labour Party supporters on the 3rd of September. He have been charged and is still the mayor. Mr. Golding never come out, or nobody, the women's group from in the PMP did not come out and condemn Mr. Scott for assaulting a lady. But we see them come out and come talk about George Wright. You know so hypocritical them are people here. Be? You know so hypocritical them be? Them come out, them talk about George Wright, then talk about George Wright. And now for them own, give her one a rotted box in her face, up to her glass destroyed. Her face, get damaged. And nobody from within the PMP criminal organization, woman movement, came out and said nothing. You understand what I mean? Grandson? What do you mean by what the government can do? What the government can do? The government can't suspend him. Only person that have authority to draw him in is the PMP leader. is the PMP leader. The British citizen slave master, Mark Golding. Andrew can't do nothing about it. Nothing whatsoever, because he's not in Andrew party. He's not a part of the government. He's a part of the opposition. Mark Golding have every opportunity to tell him to take away himself and let the investigation proceed. Let the investigation proceed. Let the law have its course. You understand what I mean? But that goes to show you that everything that Mark Golding said, it was just a sham, because him come and him say him a go be different. You understand what I mean? And anybody do anything in his power, him going to hold them accountable. That's what he said when he was seeking for the political office. He said everything. He said any one of his minister name called on any form of corruption, he's going to take drastic action against them. And the same St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, Moke and the FID, swoop down on it. Why? Because over $1 billion have been thief from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Mark Golding have the chance to show the Jamaican people that his word, right, we can take it to the bank and go borrow money from it. He have that opportunity to tell Mr. Scott then to take away yourself. Because at a midday, every day, I say, Andrew corrupt, Andrew corrupt. Me, I preach it. And the JLP corrupt, and the JLP corrupt. If it happen in-house, me I go take action. But he never take no action. He didn't take any action against Norman Scott. As a matter of fact, he reward Norman Scott. Mr. Scott, me don't know if he name Norman. He reward him by give him the opportunity to run as an MP against Mr. Witter there in St. Elizabeth. Reward him. And he came again and he failed you by boxing a lady in her face. Destroy her glasses and fracture her jawbone. And have been criminally charged by the police. And you still don't know nothing about it. Me see the PMP come now. That MP caretaker who was a doctor at the Maypen Hospital, right? Break the constitution of that department. The same thing that happened to the Jamaica Labour Party then, and Philip Paulwell came out and he make sure that the Jamaica Labour Party candidate resign because of the same thing. And now Philip Paulwell I go protest for the doctor, for him not to lose his job. So one thing go for the Jamaica Labour Party, and another thing go for the PMP criminal organization. What can go so? And them things we are talking about, you know. Them things we are talking about for years on top of years. Because the PMP criminal organization can do what they feel like to do, say what they want to say. And the Jamaica Labour Party candidates, Prime Minister and supporters don't have at liberty to say none of these things and to do none of these things. The government must make sure that the law have its course. If he lose him job, he lose him job. Me and Philip Paulwell come talk about Bruce Gordon used to make the opposition members chair committees, and Portia continue it, and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wunis come and discontinue it. And they wanted to to go back to where the opposition can chair committees. Me I said this to the speaker of the leader of the house, Mr. Flight Green. Not do it. Don't do it. You understand what I mean? Because I could understand if you guys did it back then. But no. To hold them people are hungry, to hold them thirsty, to hold them want to destroy Andrew. Not give them the opportunity that them could have preached like a Paul, Mr. Flight Green. Not let them chair no committee in a parliament. We have some new time. Jamaica Labour, some second term Jamaica Labour Party MPs, they're fresh in governments. Only use them up and let them chair these committees and get the experience. And leave the opposition in opposition, because you see them act like them in a government now. You see them act like them in a government now. And in a opposition them there, and them act like them in a government. Can you imagine if you give them the committees to chair? You can't talk to them. They might look for everything to disgrace the government, because them after the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Warness. So Flight Green, no make Philip Palwell frighten you. No make Philip Palwell frighten you. And no matter make him word frighten you. Them want make news every day. Every day them want news. So them go down pan you. But don't heal. And listen to me, Flight Green. Minister Flight Green. Remember, you have a boss. And you have to report to your boss. Listen to what your boss have to say. First, before you come in any agreement with Philip Palwell. Because Philip Palwell can manipulate you. He couldn't manipulate Mr. Ed Bartlett. I hear him a beg Mr. Ed Bartlett. Listen, Mr. Ed Bartlett. Let me chair some of the committee. Please talk to the Prime Minister. And him never bow down. Him never bow down. You understand what I mean? Him never bow down. Him never bow down. Never bow down. You understand what I mean? 2. Him never bow down to Mr. Philip Palwell. Gunter, every day you come and say, you know, say me know you. Me know you, man. You can't hide. You can't hide. You can't hide. The way you talk, you can't hide. You definitely, but you never comment. Because your comment, we definitely know who you are. Definitely know who you are. Definitely know who you are. You can't run. You can't hide. You understand what I mean? You can't hide. We know you, man. Go yourself. So, guys, a years now, Philip Palwell a beg. You understand what I mean? Ed Bartlett, let me cheer some of the committee them. Please, may I beg you. You understand what I mean? And Edward Bartlett said, no, me don't do it. Because of this, a mileage, you know, look. Mileage. Can you, all right, look into this. Look into this. Can you imagine if the PMP was to cheer some of the committee from 2020 come up? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine they were the one who cheer all of the committee them? Eh? We see how them do the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. We see how them do him in the election. Or before the election. We see where them do him. So can you imagine if they were cheering some of these committee, what they would do? They would go the extra mile. The extra mile. So don't do it fried green. Let them suffer in opposition. And some of them think that when me hear my goal and I come talk about them are the spokesperson and this and that and that and some of them are something I may not even know what it is. Me not even know what it is because some of them think not even the government ministers. You understand what I mean? Preside over some of these ministry that the PMP name. Boy, I mean I know. Me hear my goal. Me also hear my goal and say that these junior ministers and whatever, right? Going to work for free. They now go collect a dollar out of the government purse. Me want to see that. Me want to see that. Me want to see that. You understand what I mean? The PMP is nothing but a puppy show. Really, really puppy show. Him have a right to name the opposition spokesperson so late. Him have a right. He need to go back and revamp that over because me don't know what that. Me don't know what that. You understand what I mean? I don't know what is that. But the one thing me I tell the Jamaica Labour Party, ministers, you not play a fool. You not play a fool because these people will never stop. Will never stop. And they will manipulate, They will manipulate, to get what they want and to get the advantage to destroy the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. Because I Andrew them after. Andrew them after. Them after nobody else. They want to take down the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. You understand what I mean? So no look out on no eye. No look out on no eye. You understand what I mean? And if you don't want two more, go get glasses. And make sure say, I see out on no 4 eyes. The PMP are not easy people to deal with. Are not easy people to deal with. You understand what I mean? Are not easy people to deal with, man. And again. Exactly, Lawrence. Exactly. You understand what I mean? That goes to show you, right? What they're going to do, what they would do, if they form government. You understand me? Mark Golding is nothing but a deceiver in cunning. You understand what I mean? And he will manipulate you. You understand? Yes, Winston. You understand what I mean? But listen to me, guys. And listen to me very careful. And this rests on me. And I'm not going to stop talk about it until the government do something about it. Right? Because a learned lawyer, right, stated that Mark Golding, not because Mark Golding is a Commonwealth citizen. How Mark Golding come to get his Commonwealth citizen? Right? It's illegal for Mark Golding to sit in our parliament. And other lawyers are saying it depends on how you interpret the law. What you mean by how you interpret the law? If one lawyer interpret the law a different way, another one I got interpreted a different way, another one I got interpreted it the other way, might as well not bring it to the Constitutional Court and make them come to a conclusion. If you're a Commonwealth citizen, and how you get your citizenship, if it really, really legal for you to sit in our parliament. The government must make sure, too, that the whole Mark Golding accountable, because I know Mark Golding show we in birth certificate We're going to talk about that until we see it out of the two big eyes. Me not stop talk about it because I'll know me not see my golden birth certificate. And nobody on face of this earth can say them see my golden birth certificate. Because my golden bring one piece of paper and national TV and my golden put up the piece of paper. My golden saying one for Andrew. And my golden put back the two paper together. We don't nobody see what is on those paper. And put it back in a jacket pocket. So nobody see my golden birth certificate. What my golden is hiding. The media have all the opportunities to get my golden birth certificate and show us why the media is afraid to go to my golden for his birth certificate, take a picture of it, and show it to the public. Why? No, that me I ask. Why? Why the media cannot go to my golden and ask my golden, please show us that you renounce your British citizenship. Remember, Mark Golden get a piece of paper and go on the Stevens show on YouTube. Mark Golden show the piece of paper. Mark Golden said, this is my renunciation paper, that I renounce my British citizenship. Mark Golden also have the opportunity to bring that paper to the debate. Not only his birth certificate, but he have the opportunity to bring that renunciation paper to the debate. Because if he break protocol by bringing his birth certificate, he could have bring the paper too and show the Jamaican people that he renounced his British citizenship. Why the media is afraid? Who's from the government is speaking up for the Jamaican people, because the Jamaican people need closure too. Because they will forever say Mark Golden is not a Jamaican until he fully prove that he's a Jamaican. I suck my hide. Me I tell you to say I suck my hide. Alright, make it be nobody. Make it be Andrew then. Why don't they make it be Andrew? And so everybody had the story about Andrew and why Andrew hide his birth certificate and I want to show the public and how much time they write letter and this and that to Andrew, and Andrew refused to send his birth certificate for us to verify. But nobody want to verify Mark Golding birth paper. Him not forget away with them something here, In the debate, them sign the agreement. Say not even a pen or a paper. You must bring on the debate. Mark Golden break every friggin' protocol in this country and get away with it. Like him superior more than anybody inside here. Every protocol this man break in this country. And he get away with it every God almighty time. Nobody hold this man accountable. Not even the government hold him accountable. So afraid of Mark Golden? Afraid of the PMP criminal organization? Why they can't hold them accountable? Eh? It's a question that we need to ask, And ask it every day until we get answer. Because what good for the goose must good for the gander. I saw them say, I don't even know what that means. But what good for me must good for you too. What goes for me goes for you too. You're not superior over we. And I saw them make Mark Golden feel. So they make Mark Golden feel. You understand what I mean? But you know what me happy for? Me happy that the Jamaica Labour Party and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is still in power. That's what I'm happy about. You understand what I mean? That's what I'm happy about. Andrew Michael Holness is still the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And his government and his party is still the government of this country. You understand what I mean? Let me tell you something, man. He hurt me sometime. He hurt me sometime to see how Mark Golden behave. And get away with it at all the time. And nobody from within the Jamaica Labour Party can do and say any and anything. Because the whole country could lump on them. Because they hold them at a higher standard than the PMP criminal organization. They must hold the two party accountable. They must hold them accountable. Anyhow, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness win the election. His government return back to govern this country. And they continue to do the good work for the people. And they continue, you understand what I mean, to make wave. You understand what I mean? The Jamaica economy, they said, projected to grow 3.3%. You understand what I mean? In this quarter. You understand what I mean? And you know, the Jamaica government must make sure that they continue on the growth path. You understand what I mean? Me hear Mr. Mahfood came out today, write a letter. You understand? Telling the government to cut cost. You understand? And telling the government that they have to freeze public sector workers' salary because they need the economy to grow. It's full time now for the economy to grow. The 4.5 what the government promised didn't work out, and all type of something, he must say. But I believe that it's time now for our economy to grow. You understand what I mean? Grow more than 1 and 2% and 3%. It's time for our economy to grow 4, 5, 6, 7%. You understand what I mean? And anything the government can do in this term, you understand what I mean? To grow our economy, they must make the effort. You understand what I mean? In growing our economy. I know that our economy cannot grow without thing there. What Prime Minister call it again? Productivity. Yeah, man, they say we need productivity in the country for our economy to grow. You understand what I mean? And I see the strategies, I see the plays, you understand, that the government is doing to make sure that they get productivity. And in order to get productivity in any country, you have to have a skilled nation and you have to have an educated nation. You understand what I mean? And that is the reason why the Jamaica Labour Party government and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have removed tuition fee, you understand what I mean, from the Student Loan Bureau, that anybody can go if you want to send back yourself to college or university. You understand what I mean? You can go by yourself and go borrow your money. You don't need no more guarantor. You understand what I mean? To sign on your behalf. Just go there, you understand, and to get a better education. You understand what I mean? It is the same thing with heart. You understand? You can go there and learn a skill for free. The government will pay you. You understand what I mean? The government remove tuition fee. Why? Because the government need a skilled society and they need an educated society to push productivity. You understand what I mean? Yes, man. So while we work on that, you understand what I mean? We need to produce more also. We need to produce more. You understand what I mean? Produce. You understand? And to export, I mean. And you understand what I mean? And we need to import less. You understand? We need to cut our imported bill by even 50%, man, in the 5 years. Even 50%, may I tell you. Because we need to start to produce and eat what we grow and grow what we eat. We need to focus more on ourselves. You understand what I mean? We need to focus more on ourselves. You understand what I mean? The Jamaica Labour Party must make sure that going forward, our economy continue to grow. You understand? Above 3.3%. You understand what I mean? Yes, man, we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. It's not like we don't have the ability, you know. We have the ability. We have the drive. We have the resources. We have everything. You understand what I mean? We just have to do what we have to do. You understand what I mean? We can't depend on tourists alone. We can't depend on agriculture alone. Other sectors have to be up and gunning. Same way like the tourist ministry. Same way like the agriculture ministry. You understand what I mean? Everybody need to play their part to make sure, you understand what I mean, our economy grow. You know what I mean? Yes, man, that we want. That we want, We don't want nothing else. Nothing less. You understand what I mean? Because when our economy grow, when our debt to GDP go down, you understand what I mean? Let me tell you something, man. The place are go nice. The place are go nice. And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness must continue to focus on bringing down our debt. You understand what I mean? And don't listen to the British citizen slave master, Mark Golding, who tell him in previous years to stop pay off on the debt and to give the Jamaican people the money. You understand what I mean? No, continue to pay down off our debt. You understand what I mean? Because the more we pay off our debt, the more we get money to develop the country. You understand what I mean? And the more the country develop, you understand what I mean? The more people get job, the more it attract investors and all of these things. You understand what I mean? A lot of investors are coming to the country now, A lot. You see the Twin Tower high-rising building them? You see them? I go up in a Montego Bay. Beautiful projects. Beautiful projects. You understand what I mean? And listen to me, agriculture going to boom. I be talk about it the other night, Me talk about it the other night. Me say any one of you have any amount of money where you want to invest, invest it in farming. Invest it in farming. Because a lot of hotels are building. You understand what I mean? And the Jamaican farmer is not, the Jamaican farmer, no. Everybody now have hand to sell them grown produce to these hotels. You understand what I mean? They don't have as much to sell them. Because remember, we have to sell to the hotels them and we have to export. You understand what I mean? We need as much farmers in this country. You understand what I mean? We need some more farmers. So if we don't have no money, people, and don't want to invest it, you understand what I mean? Link the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Flight Green. Yeah, man, or link the RADA office to which parish you belong. You understand what I mean? And talk to them. You understand? Because the government is putting irrigation systems in these lands. You understand what I mean? So farmer can have it more easier when doing their farming. Yeah, man, the time is now. The time is near. Yeah, man, the time is now. The time is near. The Jamaica Labour Party do it. They might do it. You understand what I mean? And let me tell you something. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael is serious about growth, serious about productivity. You understand what I mean? Serious, very serious. You understand what I mean? They are driving. You understand what I mean? His ministers to perform and perform credible. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. The man not ease up with them. The man not ease up with them people. The man not ease up with them. The man say productivity he want from every one of his minister them. Every one of them. I mean around Andrew. Any one of them now perform, let them go. You understand what I mean? It's simple. Any of them feel say them tired and them can't perform no longer. Let them go and choose somebody new. You understand what I mean? Because of productivity, we say. We need productivity. You understand what I mean? We need everybody in Jamaica to start work. Everybody. And we want everybody who have an ambition to start a business. They can be able to start their business without any hassle and bustle. You understand what I mean? And listen to me. Mr. Prime Minister, I don't know if you listen to me. No. I don't know if you listen to me. Well, let me big up Powell, Rose, Walters, Will, and Darkins, and Karma. Yeah, when big up. And what? Dre Elvex, or what they want to call it. Calvin, big up yourself. Let me tell the Prime Minister this. May I tell the Prime Minister this? Mr. Prime Minister, you have some small business owners who is trying to break through. You understand? Who is trying to break through to really launch out their businesses. You understand what I mean? Out there in the world. But somehow, they are having it very difficult. Very, very difficult. Why they are having it difficult? Because of some people on a place in high authority who really is looking out for themselves and not the small businesses them. You understand what I mean? And the friend thing to go on in them place there. The opportunities that you have made for the small business them, small business owners. You understand what I mean? Them not benefit, Mr. Prime Minister. And if them do benefit, them have to go through a lot. Them have to go to this, them have to go to that. And when it supposed to be, and you get them frustrated. Some of the time, you get some of them frustrated. And some of them not even bother with the business. But some of them strong enough to pull through other means. You understand what I mean? Mr. Prime Minister, you have some people who hold up the economy from grow. You understand what I mean? It a hold up the economy. A whole heap of people in this country want to set up them small business. But when them check, the hassle when them have to go through, them not bother with it. Them can't bother with it. We need it with the government, Mr. Prime Minister. But these persons that within these institutions that supposed to help the small business them to prosper and be healthy and to strive, they are holding down the small business them. Me I tell you, even if we get money some of the time from these banks, hard, difficult, because they want a arm and a leg. You understand me? The small business them, Mr. Prime Minister, them drive the economy, you know, my friend. Not like you don't know. You understand what I mean? A whole heap of small business them, whole heap of small business owners, sorry. Plant them whole heap of sweet potato and want to turn it into a chips. And they can't buy the equipment them. And when they seek ways how to get the equipment them, you understand what I mean? To bring it to Jamaica to clear it is another problem. And some of them nobody bother with it. Mr. Prime Minister, you need to do something really, really substantial. I mean like for these small business owners. Mr. Prime Minister, the best thing you can do is move some of them people here. The best thing you can do is move some of them people there. Out of them, out that head those agencies. May I tell you, the best thing. Small business owners need to be free up because they contribute a lot to the economy. They build the economy. Make we have 100 person a morning decided that they're going to buy sweet potato, make it into a chips, go on the street, and they're going to sell it. 100 of them. And see you impact the economy. A whole heap of people in the mango season want to create and make bag juice with the mango them we are waste. But forget the machine to make the juice and to bag it. One piece of disaster. Because even if they source it and something for it to come here, Mr. Prime Minister, it dev upon them and not just start them a look. And when they even when it coming up and they might try to clear it, you know. Every man want a piece of food, you know. Every man want a piece of food. And if you tell a man say, yo, you pay how much something for your equipment them already, you don't have the food. They try every God Almighty thing for it not to clear from war until they can't have food. Mr. Prime Minister, you have to do something, sir. May I tell you, you have to do something because you have some PMP persons. You understand what I mean? You have some PMP persons in a dem institution. Me I tell you, pretty. Pretty. It a whole back the country, me I tell you. It a whole back the country. In order for the country to grow, Mr. Prime Minister, you have to make some of them PMP people in a high position lift up. Me I tell you. Because PMP no say not no good, PMP only say things that is bad. And everything that everything, listen to me, everything that they do, they do it out of anger and frustration to bring down your government. So listen to me, Mr. Prime Minister. You have to tell some people if you walk. I mean here, Mr. Mahfoud tell you today in the letter. Me here and tell you today in the letter that you must leg up some of them people here. And the man say, a whole heap of work in the private sector for them. So you cut government bill by letting go all of these PMP them. Why it must be PMP doing it, Mr. Prime Minister, because we know you're not tribal. But if I did be, every PMP me know that try to hold down the government and try to hold down the people of this country. You understand what I mean? Me a cut their job. You understand what I mean? We are cut their job and make them go into the private sector. Go look work. Because a lot of work in the private sector. You know, one thing you have to give Andrew credit for, Andrew and the government make the public sector workers, make the public sector attractable when it comes down to benefits. You understand what I mean? One time, nobody don't want to work for government. One time, nobody don't want to work for government. One time, everybody want to work for the private sector. Because the private sector wage and benefits are far more better than the government. You understand what I mean? And we all hear the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael only said to us that we must try and make the government government work, you understand what I mean, attractable for some bright scholars out there so that they can come in the public, you understand, in the public sector. Because he need those people in the public sector. You understand what I mean? To work. And he man make it so attractable where everybody tried to run from out of the private sector and not come in the public sector. We see some whole heap of people from out of CVM. You know, see whole heap of people from out of CVM. Me see some at the head of the NHT. Me see some at the head of Water Commission. Me see some in a government. Me see some all about. Some pan TVJ. Me see them all about in a government and in the public sector work. Because they find out that the salary that they are getting in the private sector is no longer can compete against the public sector. Big up yourself, Uncle Joe. Eh? So you can't take away nothing from Andrew. Andrew achieved that. Andrew achieved that. You understand what I mean? But me hear Mr. Mahfoud say, Andrew, you have to cut the public sector workers. Cut them. And send back some of them over. Hey, if you see a style Mr. Mahfoud play still, by the government, because they need back some of the good workers back in the private sector. Me feel so. You understand what I mean? Because, listen to me, as some bright people, and you may come over, in the public sector, some real educated people, You understand what I mean? You would then look on the salary, and then look on the benefits. Man, they don't want to go back in the public sector, in the private sector, sorry. Nobody want to left the public and go back in the private. No, sir. Boy, Andrew, big up yourself. Big up yourself, my friend. Big up yourself. You do it for the Jamaican people. You do it for the Jamaican people. And a long time you say it. Long time you say it. And look here. Look here. A lot of persons who left this country to go to greener pastures. You know what I mean? They are coming back, people. They are coming back because them see, you understand, the benefit and the salary. So they are coming back because they realize that the grass is not actually greener. You understand what I mean? But they have sprayed with green spray. You understand what I mean? The grass is not authentic. You understand what I mean? They spray it with green spray, people. So they return back home. You understand what I mean? And them I get them good salary. And I get them good benefits. You understand what I mean? Boy, Andrew, boy, trust me. If these people from within the public sector could come out and endorse you, Mr. Wholeness, me know say they not come out and do that. Me know say they not come out and do that. Because you have treated them very well. And that is the reason why they return you. You understand what I mean? And return back your government. You understand what I mean? Return back your government to do a third term. Yeah, man. Congratulations, Mr. Wholeness. Congratulations, man. Yeah, man. The government work, guys. The government are work. Them are work. And they're serious. They're serious about growth. You understand what I mean? I'm serious about it too. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. I want to see the economy every quarter a shoot up. That is my concern. You understand what I mean? That is my concern. Guys, I don't know, you know. But you see, the suicidal demon, he come back and a plague with society. You understand what I mean? A little boy have missing, you understand what I mean, from Manchester. You understand what I mean? He went to the Manchester High School, but he was last seen at Bankhouse Mall. You understand what I mean? In Mandeville. Anybody who have seen that little boy anywhere, please call 119. You understand what I mean? Call the nearest police station. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Because our young people have been missing rapidly. And we don't know where them there. You understand what I mean? We don't know where them there. So if you don't see the little boy, you understand what I mean? Please call 119, guys, or the nearest police station. The suicidal demon that is going around too, you understand what I mean, is walking in our schools. You understand what I mean? And we have seen where a lot of school children unaliving themselves, especially our local boys. You understand what I mean? And guys, let me tell you this, sir. And that's something we don't want to talk about, you know. That's something we don't want to talk about. Because according to report, these young boys who is taking their lives, you understand what I mean? They are homosexuals. You understand what I mean? And research have shown that the most abusive people is within the LGBTQ. The most suicidal people is within the LGBTQ community. You understand what I mean? These things people don't want to talk about. But it's real. We have pure pressure. You understand what I mean? And we have what they call it again? Oh my God. No remember what they call it, you know, guys. But me remember I'm telling them. But guys, these things are real, you know. These things are real. Let me tell you something. When some parents send them kids to school, you have some man, you understand what I mean? We are offer our little boy things. And I bring them to school and I take them back home from school. It's also happening. toward the girls. I mean, I hear nobody a talk about it. Me don't hear nobody a talk about it. You understand what I mean? And the things to talk about. We can't allow these thirsty skin man them abuse our local boys. And abuse our local girls. And we can't allow these thirsty skin woman to abuse our local girls. And we're going to sweep it under the corner like it's normal. Them things are not normal. Them things are not normal. It's not normal at all. And we must be careful. Listen to me. You know, watch your kids them, you know. You know, make sure watch them. You know, have phone, they have tablet, whatever they have, you know, make sure so you know, search it, you know. And find out what go on with them, you know. You know, make sure you know, have a relationship with you know, the kids them, you know, where they can come to you know, and talk to you know, and tell you know, things, you know. Make sure say them now hide nothing for you know. Because we have some parents, you know, them kids can't come to them and say hey to them, you know, without them rough them up and push them aside, you know. You understand what I mean? But we must strive to have a relationship with our kids that they can come to us with anything. You understand what I mean? Anything. And anything out of the norm. If you know watch them and listen them and act strange, you know, make sure say, you know, jump on it early. You understand what I mean? Jump on it early. Early. You understand what I mean? Jump on it early, man. Remember me tell you. Jump on it early and find out what go on with no kids them. Because the devil is out, you know, man. And he must seek for who he may devour, you know, man. He not give up, he not give in. You understand what I mean? Him thirsty. You understand what I mean? But you know, look out, watch kids them like a hawk. Many times, you know, we say we careful, we picking them, you know, and we are all there for our kids them, you know. But in real truth, you know, we don't protect our children them, you know. We don't protect our children. Some of us, we cook for them, we wash for them. You understand what I mean? And then we call them now and then. You understand what I mean? And we just leave them on the mercy of the wall. You understand what I mean? We must protect our kids. Every move they make sure so you know we spot them there. Every move they make sure so you know we spot them there. Because this is not like a one time where village raise a child. Not no go so again. And it's sad to know that we cannot have a village that will raise our child anymore. You understand what I mean? Many of these vigilers, you understand what I mean? They are praying. You understand what I mean? And our kids, we can't trust them no more. We can't trust the villagers no more to grow our kids. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, we can't trust them no more. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to do it for ourselves. You understand what I mean? And we are ask the teacher them. We are ask the teacher them when our kids reach to school. You understand what I mean? Nobody take with their phone. You understand? But make them send the last text to their parents. Right in front of them. You understand what I mean? Every teacher should do this. Every teacher should do this. Every teacher should make sure that when the kids reach at school, you understand? Those who go to school with phone. You understand what I mean? Because they look a normal one them, you know, and the parents them are going to bring them. You understand what I mean? But for those who reach grade 2 and down, or not even grade 2, even about grade 2. For those who reach grade 5 and up, you understand what I mean? Should have a look at phone. When they reach a school, the farm teacher make sure say, every one of them text them parents and tell them say them reach a school. Right? And when them a go home, the parents they must make sure. You understand what I mean? The teachers they must make sure that they send off a message to the parents and say, listen to me, John Tom Kerry is heading home. And would that even go more personal than that, you know? Would that even go more personal than that? Every child that go to my school, me I put on a check up on them until they reach home. Every morning them a come to school, the check upon them. And every evening them a go home, the check upon them. So guess what? If they go anywhere else than going home, me know. And me a build a security team. So that means that the teacher them not have to stay back, nor principal. The security staff are them responsible till every kids reach home. And when they reach home, the parents them turn off the tracker. And when they in the morning, when they're ready for go back to school, and turn it on. The school they must look into things like that, you know. Because if it depend car and if it bar thief and thief in it, it can go in and the picnic bag too. It can't go in and the picnic bag. Because we are missing too much of our kids, them. I tell you, we are missing too much of them. Can you imagine the pain, the hurt that those parents have to go through? Mr. Gabriel from the Mr. Gabriel from the Manchester High School, who this little boy attend. Very brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Just in grade 7. It could be the only child for the parents who would come out to be something in life to help them. They can't find the child. Can you imagine the mother who are belly bottom weak? Can you imagine the sleepless nights, the nightmares that she's having? Huh? What can we tell that mother? What can we tell that mother? We can't tell that mother nothing because we don't know how it feels to have your child, you send him to school and he never return back home. Rough. Rough, 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 rough. You understand me? Rough, guys. Trust me. Rough. But let us all breathe a prayer. You understand what I mean? You understand what I mean? Let us all breathe a prayer for that, for those parents. You understand what I mean? They need our prayer. They need it. They need it. So let us all breathe a prayer. You understand what I mean? For and for all of those who have lost. You understand what I mean? A child. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Can we see where and listen to me. Actually, all of these incidents at my Manchester, you know. Those kids that commit suicide in the past here coming down, actually all of them is from Manchester. The kids that are missing, actually all of them is from Manchester. I don't know what is going on in Manchester. I don't know. But let me breathe a prayer for every parent who lost their child. You understand? By suicide, or they can't find the child because they don't know if they kidnap or what. You understand me? Guys, please, may I beg you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. May I beg you to subscribe. Like and share. Please, guys, like and share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, guys. We are on the journey to reach 10,000 subscribers. You guys are incredible. Like and share, guys. Subscribe if you're new. You understand what I mean? But I tell you guys, it hurt. 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 Bad. Hurt bad man. Trust me. Hurt bad man. Trust me. Hurt bad guys. Bad, 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 bad. But guys, boy, I mean I stay with no long tonight, you know. Me I go end the live here so. And me I go do one live a morning. You understand what I mean? Cause me not at me full 100 tonight. And okay, I hear in my voice. The voice, they are tired voice. Because for a morning me dip on the road. And something. Sorry guys. But we need plan to do one live this morning. And then me have to left and go and me come back in the night yeah, and something. So guys, don't bless up on yourself. You understand what I mean? I mean soon tomorrow. You understand? When me get some rest and they on fire, cause me want beat the PMP, you know man. I only person never do, you know man. When they're right, you know man. You understand what I mean? So we want deal with them. You understand what I mean? So you know, join me tomorrow. Winston, bless up man. We see you tomorrow. You know, take care and be safe, okay guys?